Today we're working on Chapter 3, Section 4, which is formulas. You probably know more than you think you do about formulas because you've actually been using these for a long time. Take a look at this one. A equals LW. Might not look familiar yet, but if I tell you what these stand for, you'll probably recognize it. A stands for area, L stands for length, and W stands for width. So what we're doing here is we're finding the area of a rectangle. If this is the length and this is the width, you would multiply these two numbers, whatever they happen to be, and you would get the area of the rectangle. Remember, the area is the space on the inside. That would be, for example, if you wanted to carpet your bedroom, if this was your bedroom, you would need to know the area. So you would multiply length times width. So let's take an example here. There's my formula, area equals length times width. If I tell you that the length is 5 inches and the width is 8 inches, how would we figure out the area of this rectangle? You just plug in the numbers for the letters that you see. So here, I know that I don't have an A. I don't know what the area is, so I'm going to keep A. Instead of L, I know that L is 5 inches, so I'll replace L with 5. And instead of W, I know that W is 8, so I'll replace W with 8, but I have to make sure to put that in parentheses because LW means L times W, so it's 5 times 8. And now I can figure out what area is. 5 times 8 is 40, so the area is 40. However, you've got to be careful. In the original problem, they gave us inches, so we have to put inches. And since we are talking about area, it's inches squared. So the area of this rectangle is 40 inches squared. Okay, another example. This time, they tell us that the area is 15 inches squared and the width is 3 inches. Figure out the length. So here's my formula. I know the A this time, so instead of A, I'm going to plug in 15. I do not know the L, so I'll just bring the L down. And the W I know is 3, so I'll plug that in. And now I just have to solve it. So this is 15 equals L times 3. Since they're attached with multiplication, I need to undo that with division, so I will divide by 3 on both sides. 15 divided by 3 is 5. I have L by itself and the 3's cancel. So I know that the length is 5. However, I've got to make sure to put my units with it. We were talking about inches again, so the length is 5 inches. Let's get to a little bit more difficult formula. F equals 1.8 C plus 32. This is actually the formula to convert from degrees Fahrenheit to degrees Celsius. So if you're going from the United States up to Canada or from the United States down to Mexico, you have to know how to convert your temperature because in the United States we use Fahrenheit, but in Canada and Mexico, and actually in most of the rest of the world, they use Celsius. So if I tell you that, let's say we're in Canada right now, and I tell you that right now it's 30 degrees Celsius outside, I have no idea what that means because I don't use that every day. So I'll have to plug that in for C and figure out what the Fahrenheit is. So here I have my formula. I know that C is going to be replaced by 30. So F equals 1.8 times 30 plus 32. Notice everything else stayed the same. All I did was I changed the C to a 30. And now I can solve it. I have my F by itself here, so I just need to solve this side of the equation. We have multiplication and addition, so I need to multiply first. 1.8 times 30 is 54. Bring down the plus 32, and then 54 plus 32 is 86. Again, I need to make sure I put my units. So we're trying to figure out the Fahrenheit, so I would have to put degrees Fahrenheit. So what that means is 30 degrees Celsius is the same as 86 degrees Fahrenheit. So we can all probably picture 86 degrees Fahrenheit. That's pretty warm. Maybe shorts and a short sleeve shirt. That's the same as it would feel if it was 30 degrees Celsius. And then last, let's figure out if it was negative 4 degrees Celsius. Again, we're taking that negative 4 and we're plugging it in place of C. So F equals 1.8 times negative 4 plus 32. Multiplications first, so this is negative 7.2. And then I add 32 to that, and I get 24.8. But I need to make sure that I clarify that's degrees Fahrenheit. So 24.8 degrees Fahrenheit is pretty cold. But if I was talking about Celsius, I would use negative 4 degrees Celsius to describe that same temperature. All right, that's it for today, guys. Bye-bye.